Yeah, so this is a little different. So, boom, it's just me. Yeah, we're gonna wing this. This is Bachelor Paul tonight, trying to do this show by himself. Shelby's laughing. So anyway, I don't even know you can see me because I'm on the other side of this. But here's where we are, season 6, episode 6. I have your Bachelor cocktail. Folks, I don't know why haven't done it sooner. Actually, there's probably 100 reasons I haven't done this cocktail anytime sooner than this. I'm bringing you the Aqua Velva. Yeah, Aqua Velva cocktail. Folks, come on in, Blue Monkey Quarantini. Only business, monkey business, and then, whatever. Anyway, let's see if we can do this. It's blue time. I think Shelby does.
General. General.
Hi. I've been calling around.
See, I already messed it up. All right, anyway, here we are. Let me get you on another camera. All right, Blue Monkey Quarantina, here we go. I know I can do this. Hold on. There we go. There's that. We're going to stick with that. Folks, here we are. Hold on. I know something else I have to do. Man, she makes this look easy, doesn't she? All right. Shelby, you already win. Already better than would have done, have done. So I screwed that up. Anyway, here we are, and I'm not lying when I tell you tonight we are bringing you the one and only.
Out of the blue comes the ice blue freshness of Aqua Velva.
I believe it's Aqua Velva. Aqua Velva, not Aqua. Aqua Velva man. Yes, it's true. The Aqua Velva man. It's a thing. And here's the crazy part. I'll tell you, we'll go back to 1917 for this cocktail. We really got to go back to like 1850, because around 1850, James Baker Williams, JB Williams to his friends. So JB, he kind of starts and creates this. It's called Yankee soap, and it was for shaving, and that was the start of his career. Fast forward 1917, the man creates Aquavelva. Yes, it's hard to imagine. Paul, you're telling me that the cocktail goes, no, God, Lord, no. There's no cocktail of Aquavelva back in 1917. But lo and behold, Aquavelva goes back to 1917. Look, if there's nothing you learn tonight other than that, is the fact that it's still being made, it's still sold, you can still buy it. Yeah, I'm talking about that. You can still get yourself a bottle of Aquavelva. I was going to go buy one, but I thought that'd be a sure sign if Shelby came back and saw a bottle of Aquavelva in the bathroom, something was up. So we don't have it in the house, but Aquavelva was 1917, and it was the first mass marketed aftershave in the entire United States. Yeah, it's unbelievable. And it was also the first to use menthol to numb the skin. It was kind of a breaking concept. Now, I tell you that it wasn't a cocktail until later. We'll get there. However, if you do your 8 minutes of research, you will find out. They used to drink this stuff. Yeah. So back in World War II, the sailors, the Aqua Velva would be packed for them, and they would drink it. Matter of fact, there are some cocktails where they would use it and add like pineapple juice and kind of make a bit of a Tom Collins. Folks, do not, that is not what we're doing tonight. That is not a cocktail. After Prohibition, they added the blue color to it, and they also added fragrances to it. So no more drinky of the Aqua Velva. That's very bad. And I'm hoping, making sure, see if we're live, if we're on. or if I'm talking to myself. Easy. So, miss you. But anyway, they were drinking this stuff. We're not drinking it tonight. We're making a cocktail with it. But in the 1920s, they also did make an Aqua Velva mouthwash, which people drink that too because it's mouthwash and it's got alcohol in it. But forget all of that. Let's go all the way forward. Let's fast forward to the 1980s. Let's get some real cocktail history on the Aqua Velva cocktail itself. It is true. This is a real drink. We're not making this up. But historians in the cocktail world tell us that this drink was probably created in the 1980s. Probably created in the 1980s. The reason they say probably is that nobody has claimed the drink. Go figure. Nobody manly enough to claim that you made the Aqua Velva cocktail. Yeah, it's true. Nobody's ever done it. But Difford's guide says that it was probably made in the 1980s in the midst of a lot of bad cocktails. And the idea is that the Aqua Velva cocktail, this was an homage because during the 80s,
out of the brew comes the ice blue freshness of Aqua Velva.
yeah, it was popular. We'll get to that in a little bit. So here's what's funny about it, though. It wasn't really, I don't think I'm going to have to tell you anything that you don't know here. Wasn't really the biggest hit in the world as far as cocktails are going. Like, there wasn't a run on blue curacao because of the Aqua Velva cocktail. No, in fact, it really didn't do anything. However, there was a movie and it had its moment. Yeah, so we've done the Big Lebowski. We talked about the White Russian. You know, the Big Lebowski, as far as movie goes, it created a whole new generation of the White Russian. Now, there was a movie that kind of made a little push for the Aqua Velva. That movie was in 2007, Robert Downey Jr., and the movie was Zodiac. Yeah, as in the Zodiac Killer. So, and there's a scene in the movie where there's an interview going on, and there's this blue drink sitting there, and he goes, "What are you drinking?" And he goes, "Aqua Velva." And, well, that was it. Didn't catch on. I don't know, maybe because it's about a serial killer, and who wants to drink like, hey, man, I mean, it's not like the Big Lebowski. I mean, we're not laughing about it. Anyway, that's where, now that movie, interesting enough, was set in the 60s. So a lot of people are like, hey, wait, would they have had the Aqua Velva drink back in the 60s? It's possible. All of the stuff, all the ingredients would have been around in the 60s. It's not like they made this Prohibition movie and said, what are you drinking? Aqua Velva. So it is possible, but most people say it's going to be around the 80s. And there is history of this drink being mentioned throughout the 80s. Interestingly enough, the movie's 2007. People don't start really writing about the cocktail until like 2017. That's when it gets put into different guide. That's where a lot of cocktails are found. So anyway, there's your history. Aqua Velva, 1917. It's still around. You can go down to, I don't know, Walgreens and probably pick up a bottle. But we're not getting a bottle of that. We're making a cocktail. Paul, how do you make the cocktail? For goodness sakes, just make the drink. Here you go, folks. What you're going to do, going to get some ice. Start there. Then you're coming in with 1 ounce of vodka. You notice, well, I'll get to that. So 1 ounce of vodka. Then we're coming in with ounce of gin. Got a twist. It's not a twist. All right. Oh my God. Castle and Key, I'm so sorry I'm doing this to you. Oh, it's so lovely, and I'm going to make you into. But you know what? It does have a nice fragrance. I mean, you could wear this. It's probably needed. So, ounce of gin. The other reason I decided I would make this is not only as a bachelor would this be the ultimate cologne to wear, Aqua Velva, but it does have blue curacao in it. Not Shelby's favorite. Very strongly opposed to the blue curacao, so she's going to be very happy she's missed this one. 3/4 of an ounce. Well, there you go. We've got ourselves the Aqua Velva color right there. Then we're going to come in with an ounce of simple syrup. Whew, man. All right. Then fresh lemon juice. Thank God there's something actually. I will say the recipe we're doing right here, this is pretty upscale for the Aqua Velva cocktail. Yeah, there's actually an upscale. A lot of people will actually cheapen this, and they won't actually do the simple syrup and then lemon juice. They'll just do Sprite. But that's more like Aqua Velva for boys. We're men, and as men, we make a real cocktail. So we're going to make our own. So that wasn't. All right. There is our 1 ounce of lemon juice. Then we're going to come in. Going to give this a shake. There it is. Hold on. Let me get some shaking music.
Out of the brew comes the ice blue freshness of Aqua Velva.
Oh. Shake it till it's cold. Then get yourself a good glass. I feel like we're gonna. I mean, if you're drinking and this is a manly drink. It's Aqua Velva. It's manly. You're gonna want. I'm sorry, the little one here. We do have guests. Hi, Sierra. So I'm not completely by myself. All right. She's like, you're making an Aqua Velva cocktail. You're by yourself. I'm out. All right, anyway. So you give that a good shake. Then we're going to come in. Strain that into a rocks glass so it looks even manlier. Oh, my gosh, yeah. And then, I would just take a little bit right there. Oh, yeah, tap it on. Whew, feel the burn. Then it's a top with club soda, a couple ounces. Emergency, we got to do emergency, especially if you're a bachelor. If you're a bachelor and you're out there trying to make it in the world, emergency, saving bachelors from disease all over the place. A little sprinkle of that. And then your garnish, again, sophistication. We're going to do a little, look at that. Folks, there it is. Hold on. Well, let me try it first. Here you go. Aqua Velva, quarantine style. Ah, yes. Folks, that's a good looking drink right there. Look at this. Blue Monkey. I don't want to say anything. I'll have to get the vote from Shelby. This could be. Here, let me get the. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Look at that. Here we go. Let me get you the. I mean, that's pretty fantastic. It's a good little drink. Not overly sweet. Not overly sweet. The gin, it's got a nice little bite to it. Curacao, you know, a little oranginess to it. Of course, emergency, that doesn't hurt. And there it is. Yeah. Sorry, Shelby, not one for Shelby tonight. Just one for the bachelor tonight. So there it is, folks. Um, yeah, don't be afraid of this. I don't know if I'd go out and order it in public, but don't be afraid of it in your own home. Yeah, that's good. I'll do it. All right. Now, um, so again, the thing that floored me is the fact that I've said it once. It's been around since 1917. That's fantastic. All sorts of commercials. Again, I remember growing up, and this was the tagline, of course, I lived with.
Out of the blue comes the ice blue freshness of Aqua Velva.
And then that commercial would go on to talk about there's something about an Aqua Velva man. And if you go back, you can pull these. They had some amazing people, sports, a lot of sports guys that would be spokespersons. They had Carl Yastrzemski from the Red Sox. They had Dick Butkus. He did a couple. That one I actually remembered when I saw it. It's when he looked in a locker and there was all these fancy clones. He's like, it's got to be a quarterback. He says a real man, linebacker. He's like, we use, Aqua Velva. That's a great one. A hilarious one that I don't even know how they were allowed to show it on YouTube still. Is they have one with Lone Ranger and Tonto. It's bad, but it's out there. My favorite one to go watch if you want to see the ultimate Aqua Velva or Aqua Velva if you're, vase, vase, whatever. 1978, Pete Rose, Cincinnati Reds. It was in the midst of his hitting record, and he did an Aqua Velva commercial, and his line at the end is he says, here's what I like. A man wants to smell like a man. And then Aqua Velva. Fantastic, Pete. Fantastic. To you. Aqua Velva. Quarantine style. Folks, hope you had fun. Thanks for putting up with me tonight as I tried to do this by myself. Shelby, you're missed. Sorry I can't do this very well, but we got through it. So, Shelby, there'll be some Aqua Velva here when you get home. All right. Love you all. Take care. We'll see you next week. Go drink some blue stuff. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.